Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Damaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Task on his side.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am your host, Joe the Panther, the Bird, and now from the top of Meadow Mountain all the way down to all 50 states and the globe, it's the Happy himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe? How's it going today?
I am fantastically fun and absolutely happy, and good to be back on camera with you, bro.
Good.
So, ready to introduce the guest, Geekums?
Yeah, let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to our guest today, the always tenacious Vicky Two Thumbs. Wait, if I could, I need two there. I need two thumbs to let her in. So there you go.
Two thumbs to the sky. Oh no, three thumbs because it's three of us. It's like, yeah. So, Vicky, if our fans, our American fans, are not familiar with you, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am the always tenacious Vicky Two Thumbs. I've only got one thumb because I'm holding my phone, but that doesn't matter. Basically, I've been wrestling for 6 years now. I've been active for 4. I'm slowly getting there. Slowly getting myself out there. It's really fun. Love it. Great. And yeah, fueled by tenacious energy or Red Bull, same thing. Yeah, it's all good.
That's the opposite of geek right there. It's always Monster for me.
Oh, Monster's the best though. Like I can't. I honestly, like, I love them both. I don't really have a preference.
Have you ever poured a cup of Monster and then a Red Bull in the middle of it?
No, but I think I should do it.
Oh my gosh. You have to make a video of you doing that and then send it to us.
Joe, no, that's bad, dude. That's bad. Do not try this at home.
A girl with blue hair and then the head pops off. Like a memorial.
Yes.
Do not try this at home.
Oh, that'll be like unlimited tenacious energy. I love it. It's great.
So, Vicky, who trained you?
So I've trained at Genesis Professional Wrestling for 6 years now. And I've been trained by Anthony English and John Morse. So, yeah.
How'd you get you started in the wrestling business?
Well, like at the time I was going through like a bit of a rough patch. I was in secondary school or high school, as you guys call it. So I was getting bullied a lot, and my cousin actually came across a local wrestling school, and they recommended it to me, so I showed up.
That's like something like that is like hard to deal with when you're young, like you, but like you found another way to like get rid of, like, push away the bullies by going to a wrestling school. That's good to hear that you found another way to not think about the bullies in the school. You know what I mean, Vicky?
Yeah, I mean, I was 15 at the time, so I was pretty young. But like, I always had in my head of like, I want to inspire people and I want to show them that like they can get through it, like, no matter what they're going through. So yeah, wrestling's been my outlet ever since, pretty much.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's like me and Joe. Me and Joe has been friends for like 20 years. Was it 20 plus years?
Yeah. That's my entire life.
Yeah. We've been like 20. Yeah. We met in college doing college radio. I taught him the ropes. I was jokingly, I was there on the other side of the rope, like, just don't look down, just keep walking. This guy just looked down. crap, but he's still walking. What the hell? Like
it goes both ways, Joe, because I'm actually teaching you how to do streaming and stuff like that, and I got him into the whole streaming game. So
cool. I'm the idiot that looks down, but I'm falling, but I still hold the rope. I'm like, I'm strong.
It's like we don't need to go live. We're good. I'm like, no, we do.
Yeah.
I like going live, but doing other ways, it still shows that we support our fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, I got the question. Your next question, Geek.
Oh yeah, I was what gets you ready for a match? But I guess we kind of figured it out that you drink a lot of Monster and energy drinks right before the match. Am I correct, or is there something else?
I wouldn't say so. Like I rarely drink like energy drinks on show day because like there's so much going on. I'm like I don't want to give myself any more like nervous energy. So I tend to do a lot of jumping around and pacing and jogging. That's kind of just how I get myself pumped up. And then it's like as soon as my music hits, I'm like in the zone. Like I love my music. I don't know.
So is there a particular song that like is on your iPod that morning or the day of the show that like you have to play it every single time?
I wouldn't say a song. I'd say like a couple of bands that I kind of shuffle through. So like I'll listen to like Green Day. Green Day's a really good one. Like I Prevail because I just love I Prevail. Like Bring Me the Horizon sometimes. Maybe a little bit of like MCR and Linkin Park. So yeah, they're usually my go-tos.
For our American fans, how did you come up with the name Vicky Two Thumbs?
Well, there's actually an interesting story behind that. So basically, Vicky Two Thumbs is like I'm nothing extraordinary because everyone has two thumbs. But the thing is, I have lots of self-belief, which makes me extraordinary. And with my self-belief comes a lot of tenacious energy and a lot of like, you know, people see me as kind of like not a superhero because I'm more like a self-superhero, but I want others to believe in themselves by like seeing me. And my tag partner at the time, he helped me come up with it. He was like sitting down one day with me and he's like, you know what, two thumbs, like you should do it. And then like we talked through it and I was like, this is stupid, but then I was like, actually this is amazing, like, and then I just ran with it. So
all good with the Panther. I think it's awesome.
Two thumbs, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there any like video games you're playing right now or like movies you're watching?
I don't really play that many video games apart from like Animal Crossings, but that was like when it was just first came out. I played a bit of Life is Strange, but I'm more, in terms of like movies and stuff, I'm more into like horror movies. Like I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm like a massive horror movie fanatic, I guess. I'm always watching them.
So who would you say has been your inspiration towards wrestling?
My inspiration?
Yeah, like someone say, oh, sorry.
No, carry on. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I cut you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say like, as funny as it sounds, like AJ Lee. I don't know, like back in the day, I just thought she was so cool, and like just the way she was different from everyone else. Like I don't know, I think she's cool. So I'd say that was my inspiration.
Yeah. We get that answer a lot, Geek, aren't this month and like this.
We say a lot of people say AJ Lee. Paige is another one, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Paige, AJ Lee, like the older female wrestlers will also say Lita, Trish, like people like that.
Yeah. They're all very good.
Here we go. I have an interesting question. If you could build a Mount Rushmore of the female wrestlers that you would feel that would be up there, who would you put on the Mount Rushmore?
That's a really hard question. I'd say probably AJ Lee, definitely. My mind's blanking now. I'd have to put Bailey. I like Bailey a lot. Say Lita, maybe. I really like Lita. She's cool. I don't really know. I'd say maybe Paige, definitely Paige, and maybe like Trish Stratus. I'd say. Yeah.
Geek's favorite female wrestler from college. Like,
Now, so who'd you say your favorite AJ Lee matches?
Ooh, I don't know. There's so many, to be honest. I like the whole Paige and AJ Lee frenemies feud. I also really liked Caitlyn versus AJ Lee. I thought they were both really, really good. So I'd say them too.
the thing for me, I'm sad that I personally wish that they would have gave Caitlyn more of a push.
Yes.
I was
100%.
so bummed that I'm like, AJ Lee's cool. Awesome wrestler, awesome in the ring, awesome submission skills. But they should have gave her a little push.
Oh,
do you think if AEW was around back then, do you think that she would have went to AEW and she would have got that push?
When WWE dropped her, if AEW was there like a WCW for the net to fall on, I think she would have got picked up. The one with the red hair that was commentary, but she was like also a wrestler for a while. What's her name? That was in WWE around the same time as those two, and then she disappeared, went to Impact. The redhead.
Chrissy Hemming.
Yes, Chrissy Hemming probably would have went to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Paige, maybe if she didn't get hurt. Hurt.
Yeah.
I
mean, like Caitlyn was just like she was like muscular as well. Like she could have definitely like ran with an awesome push because she was, I don't know, she was massive in terms of like muscles and stuff. So like honestly, like she could have been so dominant in that women's division, but you know.
Beth Phoenix has to be up there too in China.
Oh yeah, China and Beth. Yeah.
Oh, and Bianca Belair as well. Like,
Belair,
definitely. Mm-hmm.
I have a funny story about Beth Phoenix. When I was an arena here where I live in PA called the Meeting Sun, and I went to the show. At the show, Beth Phoenix broke her nose, and she had a Band-Aid on her nose. So I was at the end of the show. I was outside the arena. We were at the hotel, wherever the wrestlers were, hanging out. Me and my buddy went to go get autographs. So I was getting people's autographs. Beth Phoenix walks around and I'm go, oh my God, hey Beth. She's like, hey, how you doing? I'm Joe. She's like, pleased to meet you. She's like, what want me to take a picture? I said, no, I have a cover of WWE SmackDown. And she's like, oh, sign it. She looked up and said, oh, you got a boo-boo, you got hurt in the nose. She's like, yeah. So I gave her a hug. And I was like, I gave her a hug, and then I backed up. And then like when you hug a friend, a female friend, you always give them a kiss on the cheek. And she was like, and then she went, good thing you're cute. And I walked away going, my friend's like, what did you do? I said, I'm sorry. I'm just being nice. But it was, I don't know, in my head I was thinking about it, but she was really nice in person. She's really sweet.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Your next question.
So who would you say your dream opponent is?
Dream opponent. Oh,
yeah.
I've already. I'd say probably my ex-tag partner, Andros J, because at the last Genesis show, he decided to kick me in the face, and I want answers, and he's not giving me any. So, yeah, if I could face him, that would be really great. Yeah. So he's my number one.
Sorry.
No, that's cool.
And the follow-up question is Forbidden Door. Dream opponent.
Forbidden Door. What do you mean by that? Sorry.
You could face anybody.
I don't face anybody.
Past, present, or future. Like anybody that hasn't, that's been in the wrestling business, like from way back in the day, they can come through. It could be anybody from different time zones, from mainstay wrestling or independent wrestling can come through the door.
WWE, AEW, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy.
Ooh.
Matt Hardy. Yeah.
I love Matt Hardy.
90s Matt Hardy or AEW now Matt Hardy with the jacket, the suit jacket guy one.
Broken.
No, he's not like that no more.
Broken Matt. Oh,
broke Matt.
Broken.
Yeah.
It's funny. I actually was like obsessed with that delete thing. I was at of all events, nothing to do with wrestling, at a baseball bet. The Yankees kept striking pitchers out, and I was going, delete.
Yes.
Delete. And my friends are like, what the heck is this delete thing, Joe? And I'm like, it's wrestling.
It's genius. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It's a
he's
work
a
of art.
genius. Matt Hardy is always someone who is always willing to reinvent himself, and I think that's just so awesome. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just like when he was released from WWE, went to Impact, and he was all brand new again. Brand new.
Yeah.
Not the same Matt Hardy from WWE, something completely different. And I'm like, this guy's a genius, you know?
Yeah, he is a genius.
Yeah.
So you mentioned about like someone named Mumbles. If you want to talk about that a little bit, you can.
Oh yeah, Mumbles. Sorry, something's falling on me. He's yeah, I hate him. Sorry, cut a long story short. Yeah, I hate him. For months and months, he kept on beating me. He was just there. He was like an unmovable wall that I just could not get through. And then finally, I beat his little pipsqueak that he had with him in his little circus, and they ran away. They left town. It's all good. Like, I never have to deal with him again. I'm happy. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw the videos on your Instagram, and I was like, I gotta learn about this rivalry between Vicky and Mumbles Mouths. Gotta learn about this. That's why I'm so glad Geek agreed on me to have UK Wrestling Month, because now, because of this month, I have gotten so much more interested in wrestling in the UK across the pond.
Oh, that's awesome.
Making me so much love what I love about professional wrestling in the indie scene. You never know what you could find on the indies on YouTube now. Anything. People like us in America are watching you guys in the UK. That's like so cool that you never know who you can gain. Like, me and Geek are now fans of the wrestling scene in the UK, and we're trying to take a trip to the UK. We're trying.
Oh, that's awesome. You should. 100%.
What part of the UK are you in? Like, which part?
We're in Kent, so like why did I say we? I mean I'm in Kent. So that's, I don't know how to describe Kent. It's like a tiny little town. But I don't know. Well, it's not a town, it's like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's like, I'd say 2 hours away from London driving.
Okay.
So yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it.
So it's like a small town, right? Like a
kind of, yeah. It's like, it's quite rural, I'd say, like quite full of countryside and stuff.
Gotcha. So that's kind of like upstate. That's kind of like upstate New York in a way, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
I live
sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
Sorry. I live in Pennsylvania, and you say small town, immediately I think my town of Milford. One light, that's it. It's so weird, Vicky. Like, you close your eyes and look at your cell phone for a second. Oh, look, dude's ringside messaged me, and then you're like, I was just in the town Joe lives in. Where did it go? How did I get out of the town so fast? That's the kind of town I live in.
Yeah.
What do you mean I just ran Joe over when I looked at my phone and I looked up so quick? Oh, that's what the thump was. That's the kind of town I'm with.
Yeah.
He comes next.
Who would you say your toughest opponent is?
My toughest opponent? I'd say either Kira Chimera, she was quite tough, or maybe Bruiser Jacobs. Because his chops were like, they were something else. Oh, the Rebellion as well. The Rebellion. They are one of the greatest tag teams on the UK circuit at the moment. And honestly, like, I'm bigging them up because they are that good. Like, that was such a good match.
Awesome. There's other indie promotions that we know of from the UK. I don't know if you're familiar with WAW. Bellishers?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Bellishers. I say Bellishers because it sounds like Bellishers when they're saying it on their website.
Yeah.
Even my phone can't say it right. It goes Bellishers and it's like Bellishers.
think it's Bellatrix, isn't it?
Bellatrix. He said Geek says it right. I have to like practice and write it.
Yeah.
Like when I can't say a word, I have to write it like Bart Simpson writing on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
That'll be me with Paige's mom. Joe, go to the chalkboard and rewrite it 50 times. Sorry, ma'am. So you get it right, you can't come to our show.
I've definitely heard of them, but I think they're like 4 hours away from me. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I don't drive, so like public transport is a nightmare.
You'll be taking the train, then the bus.
Oh god. And then get stuck somewhere overnight and have to sleep on a bench.
Jeez.
Oh jeez.
With a big blanket with a thumbs up on it. Don't hurt me.
Yes.
Oh my god, marketing. You could sell a blanket with a big thumb on it.
Yeah, I should.
Or we have to have 2 thumbs on it. Yeah, 2 thumbs and it says Vicky and then 2 thumbs.
Yes.
A blue blanket, blue and white blanket.
Yeah.
Where's someplace?
Sorry.
Okay, I cut you guys off.
No, you're good. Geek, your next question.
No, I was gonna say, where's some places you would love to travel to that you haven't traveled to?
Just anywhere in the UK, really. I just want to like make my way around to all the different companies because, like, man, I love wrestling, and like this year is the first year that I've really got out there, and like started wrestling in different places. So like, if I could go like 2-3 hours away, I would. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and America. Love to come to America.
No,
That's like
America, definitely. Yeah.
You ever come to New York area? Please let me and Geek know. We'll happily show. If I'm there, we'll show you around. We'll give you a tour of Long Island.
Oh, I will definitely.
There's a lot of indie promotions in Long Island that you don't have to be wrestling at to have fun. You can go to the show and be in the audience and be like, "This is amazing!" Like,
oh, it's awesome.
Yes, so many people have told about the promotions on Long Island, and they were just watching the show. That's it.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
I love watching like local indie shows. So it's great.
Yeah, it's like I love going to indie shows and not knowing anybody on the roster, and just going there and saying, and just being surprised. You know what I mean by surprise? Like saying, "Wow, that was awesome! That was awesome!" You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the best right there.
There was a promotion last July. Me and Geek bought these tickets for a promotion on Long Island. And I was like, dude, are you sure this is going to be good? I don't know any of the people on the roster. I went on their website and there was no website. It was like, it had the wrench with AKA the TV thing with the monkey. And he breaks the wire and the guy's going, it's like the website's not even up. And I'm like, is this even a real promotion? Are we being robbed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we went to the show. We introduced ourselves to one of the podcasters there. Now we can't stop talking about this place. Like we're not live anymore. We'll tell you about the promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
It's like that. It's like that with independent wrestling. You go there with the blindfold on, you sit down, you buy the merch, buy the food, and you don't know anything about the roster, don't know any of the people on the tables, and then you just watch it and you're hooked.
Yeah.
Then they got
you. Exactly. That's what I'm always hoping for. Like, I'm hoping someone will come to a show I'm at and they'd be like, you know, that Vicky person, she ain't that bad. Like she's good. Like that's what I'm always hoping for.
Definitely. Yeah, that's the type of shows I love to go to, is like the ones that I know nothing about, and then be like, that show wasn't bad actually. That show was good. And then I go and look up everybody on YouTube and follow everybody afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what
have you ever
he'll tell me, he'll give me the review on the phone, right, Geek?
Yeah, I'll give you the review and tell you what matches.
He'll call me after the show in the car. He's like, he'll give me the rundown of the matches, and I'm like, who? Versus huh? That's me on the phone. Huh? Que fue in Spanish. Yeah. Oh, there's another promotion in the UK. I don't know if it's close to you. It's Coventry Pro.
I've heard of that one, but I still think it's very far away from me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This one might be far too, but it's worth a shot. You ever heard of Outcast?
Outcast. I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they're based, but I've heard of it.
Island of Wight.
Island of Wight. Yeah.
It's an island.
I have a feeling it's close, but I don't know. I'm not very good with
a train, then a
geography.
bus, then a boat.
Yeah.
Vicky, 2 thumbs on the boat.
I'll be swimming to it.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Yes.
You'd be on a balloon boat.
Yes. Like the only like the shows that are closest to me apart from Genesis and UKPW is like Essex. I don't know whether you've heard of Essex, but that's quite a big place for wrestling in the UK.
Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Will Ospreay. Yeah.
But he's from there. He's from Essex, right?
Yeah, he is. So that's where it all is at the moment. It's like Essex and London, and then like up north, like which is like crazy. It's like 4 or 5 hours away.
That's insane, right there.
Yeah, so it's very hard.
Oh, I have a question we didn't ask that we always ask our guests. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food. Oh God, I'll be talking for hours about that.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're pizza flavored Cheetos.
No.
I think they might be Polish. I'm not sure, but like I went into like a local shop and I just found them one day, and I've been hooked ever since. They're so good, honestly.
I gotta ask because we actually have an international section in my store, and
you should look for pizza Cheetos.
I gotta ask them.
Yeah,
that sounds delicious.
Oh, they are so good.
Napkins needed.
Yeah, I'm like honestly considering getting like a tattoo of a pizza Cheeto because like amazing.
Oh, geez.
Half Cheeto, half pizza, or like would have like just a bag.
I don't know. I might just get Chester Cheetah. You know, just yeah.
It's insane though.
I'm a massive crisp lover, so I could talk for hours about crisps, like or chips, as you call them.
Yes.
So what's the best advice somebody gave to you was?
Best advice?
Yeah.
Stay humble and show up to shows like early to help with the ring. Stay afterwards to put the ring down. Like say hello to everyone. Like be respectful. Just that sort of thing. And also, if you're gonna hit someone, then it's better to hit them too hard than to not hit them hard enough and it looks terrible. That's pretty much that's all the advice.
Yeah, and you've been wrestling for 6 years, right?
Yes.
Have you ever given anybody advice?
I've given people feedback, like after their matches. I was like, "Oh, you could have done this better. You know, this was amazing." But yeah, I wouldn't say like advice. I'd say like I've definitely helped people. Like if they've had a bad match in their eyes and they're feeling quite down, like I've tried to pep them up, sort of thing. But I wouldn't say like I've gone out my way to like give people advice or anything.
Okay.
Do you have any social medias or?
Yeah, I have Facebook and Instagram. I think I have a Twitter, but I can't remember my handle. But yeah, it's Vicky 2 thumbs on both of them.
Okay. And TikTok too.
Oh yes, on a TikTok.
Yes.
I'm only just getting used to that one.
Me too. Like I had a Ghostbusters one, and then we started this podcast, and I'm like, I have all these old promos, I don't know what to do with them. And then I changed it to Dudes at Ringside, and I'm like, I'm not going to delete them anymore. They're all going on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any upcoming shows or?
Upcoming shows? I think I have a few, but they haven't really been announced yet, so I can't really say any of the dates. Just because I don't want to get in trouble for leaking.
That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, I will shout out the fact that UKPW has an upcoming show on Friday in Chatham. So if anyone in the UK is watching this, then yeah. So I'm going to that. I'm not on the show currently, but I'm going.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Anything else, Kate?
No, I'm good. Do you have anything, Joe? Or
we just want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We would like to wish you all the best of luck in your career.
Thank you.
We'd love to have you come back on a future episode of the podcast. I'm Joe Panther III.
I'm the Metal Geek.
And I'm Vicky 2 Thumbs.
And we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.